Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for a special episode of This or That. Myself, Joel Bayer, Stephen Howson, Rio Ferdinand, and our special guest this week once more, Mr. Headie One. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, bro.
Great to have you back. Obviously, we're here talking about not only the This or That comparisons, but also your new single, Social. Bro, when's it out? What's it saying? How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling good about it. Social's out now. It's a catchy song, nice, good vibes for everyone to listen to, you know?
You know when you bring out a song, yeah, do you bring it out and go, right, like, you know, like when you football, you start a new season and you go, right, we're aiming to win the league.
Yeah.
What's your aims when you bring out a project?
I try not to have any very specific aims. I more just want to it's almost like similar to what you're saying, just about the quality. And once I just know that I delivered a certain level of quality, then I just kind of just let everyone else just think what they want or enjoy it to their own capacity. But yeah, man.
Well, do you have a plan to go, I'm going to do 2-3 singles, 4 singles a year, one album every year, every other year? Do you have that sort of plan, or you just do it when it's done?
That's definitely something I was thinking about last year, because obviously before, a few years ago, I used to be more consistent with releasing music, definitely. But obviously, you know, when things are going on and you're finishing music and all that kind of stuff, it can get a bit more busy in the back end and slow down that consistency. But this year, that's definitely the aim, to start releasing.
You know, when you're doing the project as well, are you right, I want a couple of bangers, party tunes. I want a couple when they're in your car driving, a couple of gym tracks, or a couple of slow jam. What are you on? Yeah,
I like to have a balance of everything, to be honest, definitely, because it's easy to just create music in terms of whatever mood you're in, if you know what I'm saying. And then you might just be in one kind of mood for 6 months, you know what I'm saying? Then you end up just releasing a whole album just full of gym songs.
Aggressive music.
So
that might be a move though.
Yeah. So I like to balance it out and just have something for everyone in there. But
Speaking about picking stuff.
Oh, wait. Before we move on,
go on then.
Because the music industry must have had a mad transformation in the last 20 years with streaming and all that sort of stuff. What's the important thing? Is it sales? Is it streams? Is it downloads? What's the metric?
Or your personal happiness?
Yeah, it just depends on, every individual will give you a different answer, because it just depends on what you kind of value. Some people are actually an actual fan of music. Like when I meet some other musicians and they're more into the sound of stuff, they know all the technical stuff that I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So I actually listen to a lot of music. So I'm just more about the way everything sounds and production and the quality and actually making good music. And then everything else just comes secondary to that.
Man, that is big, man. My bro, we got some questions to ask you. You got to pick who, all right?
Yeah.
We discussed this offline. Now it's time to do it right in front of the camera. So, First question, Saliba or Konaté?
I think Konaté, you know.
Raw.
Wow, look at the surprise over there.
The reason why I'd say Konaté over Saliba is I don't really I haven't seen Saliba. I know he plays well.
He plays very well. I haven't really
seen him
very well.
Clean up like that. Not like Konaté.
Yeah.
I've actually watched games where Konaté is you're not really getting past him.
As good as VVD is, I think he does all the hard work. That's why you're seeing him more.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Maybe it could be that.
Ria?
I'll probably go Saliba, you know, just because the smoothness. He makes it look easy. I think you don't really see Saliba sweating because of the positions I think he takes up. I think he's got an intelligence about the way he plays. So, and he don't put himself in positions where he has to do last ditch tackles. So you might not.
Like you, innit?
Similarities, there are similarities, but I think he's I think you know what's impressive about him? He's physically, he's massive. You know that? Saliba's huge.
Did you see this? We did the kit launch together still.
Is it?
Yeah.
Look at this guy just on the height.
Just in case you didn't know. You can put in a picture if you want, just in case they don't believe me. Why did you shake your head like that?
Just everything you say, mate. Just taking up the setting of just shake my head at everything you say.
No worries, man. Next question. Arsenal's Gabriel or Man United's Lisandro Martinez?
But I actually think Lisandro Martinez is very underrated, you know.
He's a good player.
I think he's a serious, because when he plays for if you look how terrible we are at the back here.
Yeah, when he bothers to play.
Yeah, when he's not injured. If you look at the difference in our defense, he takes it 20 levels up.
It's night and day.
So I'll go with Lisandro Martinez.
I agree with what he says in terms of his impact on our team is massive. When he's not there, we drop off massively when he's not there, especially him and Luke Shaw together. But I'll just say because he's been more present as well, I can't look no further than Gabriel and his partnership with Saliba, it's the best in the league.
Can I make a confession though?
What?
As an individual, I'll probably put Martinez as well, to be honest. As an individual, not as a parent, but as an individual. For sure.
Mainoo is the best in the league.
Too over the top.
No, I strongly believe that.
He does believe it.
Defensively, yeah.
I think there's a character, there's like a steeliness in him. I think he's just a pure winner.
Yeah.
And I think that emanates through the rest of the team. I think there's a confidence that the rest of the team gets when they're playing in front of him. I think he starts off attacks. He's a line-breaking ball player, and I think he can defend anything. A mad insane amount of headers won for a guy that's like not even close to being 6 foot.
Rob, you're a Liverpool fan. Is he better than Virgil van Dijk?
Nah.
No, Virgil van Dijk is.
Virgil van Dijk is the truth. He's still the elite centre back. Thank you very much.
I see Virgil get. I've seen him get twisted a few times though. Man. I've seen Virgil get turned out a few times.
That was in your head.
That was in his head.
Last season when Liverpool finished, so you're not in Europa League, so he must have finished 5th, yeah?
Mitigating circumstances. We didn't have a midfield.
You didn't have a midfield, he says.
How comes we don't get that same grace then?
Oh.
Big club in it.
Because our left back, our centre back, two of our centre backs, our whole team's injured. So it's not an excuse.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
He just made me actually think like they're not that far off.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. It's not. There's no point.
Can't believe it. Look, this guy can't believe it.
Don't do that. Next question: Kobe Mainoo or Garnacho?
I'd go Garnacho.
Yeah.
The reason why is because I think I actually tweeted it
different positions. They're just both young players, of course.
I think Garnacho. I think like his like, and what would they call it? Like his end product is like just a bit off sometimes. I think if he like managed to get that in line, he could be like one of the best, probably one of the best in the league. Yeah.
What is that? Who's got the highest ceiling type thing? Who's got the potential to be the biggest
I'll say
player?
highest ceiling. Highest ceiling. That's
difficult, isn't it?
It's a tough one.
I
say Mainoo, man. I think I've seen the boy recently. I've seen the boy do things that I just think, at the age of 19, is that allowed? Like I've seen Garnacho type players. Not to say that he's no good, because obviously you've needed him a lot this season, but I think the way Mainoo moves with that relaxed feeling, he could play in almost any team in the league.
I think, clip this up because you'll never hear me say this again. I think Joel's right. I think there's a lot of wingers that can come through, play direct, be a bit selfish and look good. Hitting that next level and then taking that to world class kind of levels, that's different. I think Garnacho's decision making it's poor, to be honest.
Poor is a strong word.
It's young.
Poor.
It's just young. It's young.
Poor is a strong word, though.
No, it's
I
young.
stand by it.
But most young players do everything, and then that's the hardest part of the game is decision making. And that most of the young players, other than your super elites like the Rooneys when he come through, the Bellinghams now, etc., other than those guys, they're getting that right at such a young age, which makes them that elite level and special. But Garnacho, the only part of his game at the moment for me that is kind of where you're going, he needs to work on that, is that decision making. But I think that's just youth. I hope. But you got to develop that.
I've seen Garnacho like squander some big chances,
The bicycle kick, like he's got a good.
I think his level of performance is too up and down. Like he could look great one week and then horrendous the next week. Out of them two, I got Mainoo because that decision making is such an X factor.
Rashford or Saka?
What are we talking about, like currently now or
I'll probably
overall?
say ceiling again.
Highest ceiling?
Yeah. Because everyone considers Rashford as a youth player still, isn't it?
I think it's hard to say that. A ceiling. Rah. I think Saka mentally just looks like he is so focused and so. We ain't seen a blip in Saka yet. I mean, that tells me that there's something behind just the performance.
But then does he have the mentality to be able to come back from some of the stuff Marcus had to deal with? Some of the back in.
Did he miss a penalty in the Euros when he got hammered?
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He's had a little bit, but like not as much as Marcus. But that's time. Marcus is older, but there's something about Saka's whole makeup. Forget his footballing ability. You could argue one or the other, but I think that he's mentality looks like he's just really, 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 really made out just to be as good a footballer as he can be.
You're not going to see my player backstage at DBE concerts, mate, when he should be at
You
home.
might see him at a fashion show.
You're not going to see him at Headie One concerts. He's going to be at home listening to the
He
signal.
might be at a fashion
He's
show
going to be
though.
at home listening to Social. He's not going to be at the concert. If I see Saka at your concert, I'm coming there and I'm dragging him out
know what I
home
think the difference
personally.
is?
You didn't do that at the fashion show before the game the other day.
Yeah, but that's fashion and it's different, isn't it?
Why?
How? Was he in bed
There was
watching
DJs
clips of
playing there at the
Porto?
fashion show.
No, they weren't.
It's a one-off.
It was a one-off in the game you lost.
You're
But
very
you don't like
biased.
this week, did
You're
it?
biased.
I think
I would-
Saka has a
go on.
higher average performance.
Yeah.
But Marcus has a higher peak.
I agree
Yeah,
with that.
yeah.
And I think
Because
he
if you
can
see
win
what he did
games.
last
Well
season,
said. Well said.
no, I agree with that. Because if you see what he did last season, I think that's literally it. What are you saying?
Also, look at the goal that he scored against City.
At
Is that regular?
their best, both at their best. I'm assuming Saka's at his best right now.
Is he?
He's playing at his best.
At the age of
That we know-
22?
That we know him to play. I'm not saying that he's reached his full potential. I'm saying that watching
I know what
him
you
at
mean.
his best. I've watched Rashford at his best and I've watched Saka at his best thus far. And I think at their best thus far, I think Rashford clears him.
You see how careful he was before he laid it down.
You say at age 22, like that means anything. Some players never improve.
26.
26.
I'm not talking about potential though. I'm not talking about potential.
What? It's got to be Saka, no?
Yeah, Saka.
They're saying Saka. I hear what you're saying though, because if you look at last season, we were saying he's the best player in the world. Like we were like, right? No, we like besides
Who said
Rashford.
that? No.
No. What?
Look, can I just clarify? Where's the camera? What camera am I on? Tom, what camera?
Oh my gosh!
I never
Was he-
ever said that. Don't attach me to this clip when you clip it up. I never ever once said that Rashford was the best player
I'll
in the
give you
world.
£100
I said
you find a clip of me
he
saying
might be in the best form in the world. I never said he's the best player in the world at that
got
time.
form. Take
He could
form
be.
then. Take
But if
form.
that form continued, okay, go on. You're
Take
going to
form.
rectify. You're retracting that statement.
I'll retract it and I'll change it
We're
to
going back to
form.
court again, aren't we?
To form.
Wowzers.
Hey.
So what do you think happened to Rashford then? Like, why do you think like he's like? Because obviously, like he still shows like the random bits of quality and that, but he just like seems like just a bit off the pace a bit. What do you think it is?
Like it's the bit I said. It's like we know players in the Premier League. Yeah, most of there's all of them have got a good amount of skill and talent. Yeah, but I'm not saying Marcus don't have the mentality or the mindset, but that bit is a differentiator that sets apart. We look at all the best players. There's the mindset and it's the way that they apply themselves all the time when they're in difficult moments. Not falling below that bar, you know what I mean? And just being around it, not falling. The drop off ain't too big and for too long.
I think when his mind's right and he's doing it, he needs to go back to doing this. Because
like,
since he stopped doing this, like when his mind is right, I get it. Like he's that guy in it. Any piece of slight like criticism or criticism when it comes to Rashford, and he goes proper quiet. Like you've got everything to say about anyone else, but
Because he's got to walk around Manchester.
Yeah, I know he's
He
got to
might
walk around
bump into the
Manchester.
family or something
He
like
knows
that.
the Rashford team. He's trying to keep the relationship sweet and that.
But
You
I'm
know,
honest about him. I've criticised him when he deserves criticism. I think people are always
said
like
that.
you, especially Joel. People are always too over the top with stuff.
when have I been over the top with Rashford?
You said he was.
What did I say?
You just said he was world class last season. You said.
I think he was. I think he was though.
No, but you
I think
can't-
that's fair to
it's
say.
like what I said about other players. I'm not going to name them. Don't want to get in trouble. But like, if a purple patch doesn't equate to world class.
No, but I think I don't think he. No, all right. Let me rephrase. I think his performances were of world class level, and I don't think anyone can deny that. He was going to Barca, winning games, like differentiating, like winning
Yeah, but
goals.
that's showing
Old
world class
Trafford.
moments. That doesn't mean you're world class. When you're showing world class moments,
Nah, man, he was.
Ultimately, mate, at the end of the day as well, it's our job to support the players.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you should.
I'm a United fan. No one wants Marcus to succeed more than me.
I do.
Reckon?
I want to see him do well as well. I
No, you
really
don't.
do.
Don't
No,
lie.
I really do.
You
Just
don't.
not more than my players, but I want to see him do well.
I want to see him do more than all of your players.
But then that's a team thing,
Right, exactly.
right?
So I'm not going to sit here and criticise a guy
No.
that is in bad form. Like I criticised him when he put the interview out last week. I don't think that was a great time to put the interview. But then when he rifles
timing.
one in the top bins,
Shut up.
I'm there for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
just hope with Marcus, you just want him to be that. I'd love him to be that one club player for the rest of his career, break all the records, and kind of put the club on his back and be that guy. And now the fortunes are going to hopefully turn with Ineos coming in the next couple of years, and he's
win a
essential
title
to
here.
that. You know what I mean?
don't want him
I'd
to do
love
what
that to
Steven
happen.
Gerrard did. and waste his entire career and then have to go LA Galaxy.
You're
You'll be a
so
one-club man that
biased.
played
You
for
can't
LA
be
Liverpool
Galaxy.
fan over there. Can I just show? Can I picture this? The Liverpool fan over there. As Steve is talking about Steven Gerrard, he's sitting there going like this.
It's
You can't
a
believe
shame.
it.
A one-club man that played for 2 clubs. No, Marcus, stay at Manchester United and actually
It's
win
true,
the
you
league.
know. People do call Stevie a one club mate. He played for LA Galaxy.
Anyway, here's one for you. Jaap, Stam or Rio Ferdinand?
Why are you bringing me into it? I don't want to be in it.
Who wrote these questions?
Me.
Makes sense.
I didn't really watch Stam, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
So me then.
Yeah, so it has to be Ferdinand.
And do you know what? And that, not that particular question, but that is why we see such absolute wibble on some of these like all-time Premier League 11s that I'm seeing out here.
Why?
Just insane.
Well, because people haven't seen him.
I'm seeing all-time Premier League 11s. You got to remember, right, for 20 years, United won 13 out of 20. 13 out of 20 of the first Premier League titles. And there's like 2 United players in the all-time 11.
No, but come on, that's rubbish though, isn't it?
No, that's regular.
Seriously?
I'm seeing entire midfields without a single United player.
Seriously?
Are you insane? Are you insane?
Boy, recency bias as well plays a massive role. Foden or Bellingham?
I think Bellingham is on probably the best form of any player in the world right now.
It's true.
But I think like actually watching the football match, like I think Foden's better than him, you know.
So you're saying basically footballing ability wise, like not ability,
Yeah, I think
sorry,
Foden
footballing wise, being involved in a game, Foden.
I don't really see Foden put off, like he doesn't do anything off. Like he just his passing, shooting, everything's always clean. Like you barely ever see him have like any sort of anything off in any game.
You got in trouble for saying that. You got in.
No, that's just the Arsenal fraternity is just precious.
Yeah,
Bit precious.
I think that's fair.
That's exactly what, yeah.
I think that's fair. A couple more.
I
one's a
want to
bit-
hear his team, man.
Yeah, we'll get into that. This is the
Forget
last
these.
one.
Let's do the
Wait. Last one. Scholes, Lampard or Gerrard?
It's got to be Scholes. Okay. Yeah, Scholes is like Scholes is better than both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's the
Conviction.
Joe, you right. Which of them 3 midfielders has played in a 2? Who's played in a 2? Because
Scholes.
Lampard played in a 3. Gerrard played in a 3. Paul Scholes held it down in a 2. A midfield 2.
Very difficult to do that.
All right, cool. Well done, Steve. If I was to ask you, Rio, here's a question for you. I want this to come out of you.
What one?
Tracks.
Oh yeah. When I played, I was like the DJ in the change room, so I used to always like have a playlist and stuff like that. If you was like going to be warming up for a game,
yeah.
what would be your 5 tracks?
Warming up for like a football game.
Yeah.
It depends who we're playing, you know. Depends who we're playing.
Say it's them lot. Helmets,
I was saying
FC.
Arsenal. I'm going out there like I'm going out there charged. I'm going out there angry that I want to get like a nasty yellow card. Probably try to avoid getting a red so I don't let the team struggle. So I listen to something like that's gonna gas me up a bit. So like
If you had 5.
maybe some let me think. Maybe something like some Playboy Carti or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like one of them like Trippy Red, like you know them very like energetic, like
You're proper into Trippy Red and stuff like that. Eh?
not really. But I just know that they're
Hype
I just know that their
tunes.
songs are like
Trippy Red.
yeah, they got a lot of energy, yeah. And I just go out there and just
So that's-
yeah.
That's 2. Playboy,
Playboy
Trippy.
Carti,
Yeah.
Trippy Red.
So okay, no. Let me think. Meat Mill and
What Nightmares and
yeah, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That one.
yeah.
I'll play that. I'll play some Uncle Murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old school.
The last 2, I'll pick 2 Uncle Murder songs because someone needs to get injured and
Yeah.
that.
Right, Joe, actually put this on a playlist. Do an actual Spotify playlist and send me the link because the lads in my changing room put music on that is fucking awful.
He will not have a clue what any of those people what they do.
So that's 4, innit?
That's 5.
Is that 5?
Last 2 were
Uncle Murder
Uncle
Change.
Murder.
Murder tunes, yeah.
Old school.
Yeah, old school.
All right, cool. Got you. What about yourself?
What would I go with?
Yeah.
Now, what I used to play when I like to get hyped, I had moments. So in the morning, I used to wake up. I used to play like old school, like revival reggae,
Yeah.
like Dennis Brown and stuff like that. And then in my room before I left to go to the stadium, in the hotel room, I'd probably play like some like like a bit more like gritty, like Nas, old Nas stuff. And then when I got on the coach, I'd play like a bit more like Heartless Crew and stuff like that, and like Kano, like when the mixtapes, all that type of stuff, and then I'll be ready.
Just
hyped.
for you, or are you putting
Just me, that's me. And then in the changing room, I was a bit more of a Democrat, so I would go like, everyone's not going to like my tunes. Like Scholes is not going to want to listen to what I'm listening to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ollie is definitely not going to want to listen to what I'm listening to. Gary Neville, he ain't going to listen to what I'm. So
I wonder what Scholes would listen to.
Scholes will listen to like, I don't know, Stereophonics. Like, what's their song? What's their main song? Oh, I can't remember Stereophonics. Stuff like that, Oasis and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
I listen to, yeah. Like,
Okay.
so what I used to do is go around to everyone and say, give me what song you want to hear in the change room, your favourite song. Put it on a CD, CDs back then, and put it in the player, and then just press play, and then everyone's teams are coming out. So like, them times you had like, what's that boy's name? Garage tune back in the day. It's T2. Remember T2?
Oh yeah, the dance.
Remember that one?
They done Heartbroken.
Dude,
Heartbreak. So like someone like Anderson would have picked someone like him. You know what I mean? And someone's got like Michael Carrick, Love House and Garage.
Oh really?
So they play like I don't know. With a little bit,
Michael Carrick?
Tunes like that, yeah. He's when the Garage used to come on at the, like when we used to win the league or something of a party, House and he'll be on the DJ's neck all night. Where's the Garage? Where's the Garage? Where's the
Swear
Garage? Yeah,
down.
him and his missus, like
No way.
mad, yeah.
We used to win the league. You heard that?
Yeah.
We all used to win the league.
Who
Yeah.
else? And then Wazza would just start singing. He'd just turn the music off and say he'd want to have a sing off. Mad.
Really?
Yeah, Wazza could sing a few notes, to be fair. Yeah, whatever. And then you had people like Ollie playing mad, like heavy metal songs that we don't know. The guy like Slipknot, mad, like crazy stuff. So yeah, a real mix. So everyone got a little bit before they went out. It was good.
Okay, that's really clever. Headie One, create a starting 11 for musicians based not only just their footballing ability, but their music ability.
Yeah.
First of all, Headie,
Hold on, but before I start, is it worldwide or is it UK?
you know what? We've got a little bit of the worldwide stuff here, but I would rather it stay a little bit. You pick.
I'll keep it as UK orientated as possible.
Okay, cool.
And if I am struggling, then I'll
Yeah. You
I
can,
got to say,
substitution.
we have to start with a captain.
that's a shame.
Yeah.
Who's your captain in that? Who do you think gets the armband and all
And
that?
formation as well.
Okay, so the formation I go is 4-2-3-1, and then I'll say the captain would. Captains have experience, so the captain I would go Tiny Temper.
Tiny Temper. Oh, so he's gonna make the team.
Yeah, he'll make the team.
Okay.
Because
Right.
that's like experience, years of playing like.
Banged out a few hits.
Yeah, no, literally from a long time ago as well. So
Yeah.
I'll go Tiny Temper.
So 4-2-3-1. Who's in goal?
In goal. Okay, let's go Tiny Temper and goal then.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tiny Temper and goal.
Yeah, Tiny Temper and goal.
Right back.
Right back.
Bellend. Every right back's a Bellend. Someone who's like a bit of a Bellend.
Right back I'll go LB from DB.
Okay.
The reason why is because I feel like he's very musically anyway, he's proper solid and he's I actually rate him as on the hooks.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time he does a lot of features on songs where he makes the song the song's going good.
Well?
No, he's
He makes a song with his bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think his kind of bit makes the song so that he's got good delivery
He's underrated
crosses.
a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like he's a bit underrated. So I'll go LB, and then right centre back I'll go Stormzy.
Yeah, he's big.
Yeah,
Presence.
and he's been doing his thing for a while. Left centre back we could go left centre back we go Skepta.
Okay.
That's a solid defence.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're doing.
And then left back I'll go Young Ads.
All right.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the big boys at the back
Yeah.
still.
So in midfield 4-2-3-1 I would go Drake and 21 Savage.
What? Dictating play, yeah?
Yeah.
Why Drake? Why has Drake got in this?
Because obviously they done a joint project recently. They've done that. They worked well together, innit? So I'm just trying to translate that onto the football. pitch.
Little collab,
They worked well together.
Okay.
So yeah, them two in defensive midfield.
Who's your number 10 then? Playmaker.
I'll put myself number 10.
Ooh.
Come on.
I was waiting, number 9 or 10. I didn't know which one I was going to
I'll
go.
put myself number 10. 'Cause I don't really feel like it's like number 9 kind of vibes, but it's more like number 10, like just
Creative.
yeah.
Who's on either side?
Yeah. On the wings, I'd have to go K-Trap on the left wing.
Was you with him at the bridge the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was.
He was in Saudi as well, you know.
Was it?
He was-
Told you these men are everywhere now.
Yeah, man.
So K-Trap on the left wing. On the right wing, I'd damn. Okay, on the right wing I'll go. I missed out somebody, you know.
Go on. You can still change it if you need to.
I think let's put Dave on the right wing then.
Ooh. I was going to say, if Dave didn't make this team,
Yeah, how can he not?
he's a football man.
Okay.
I put Dave on the right wing, K-Trap on the left wing, myself.
Who's your goal scorer? Who is the gunslinging goal scorer, the number 9 to finish chances off?
I say the number 9 right now is in top form, probably Central C.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I probably missed out so many people, man.
Yeah.
I missed out H.
You 5 subs.
I'm a 5 subs. Okay, so H definitely. That's the game. Like H is just like
Energy off the bench.
just reliable, like
Off the bench.
always delivering, reliable. Future needs to just be the whole pitch. He's the manager.
Yeah.
Future's the manager. Yeah. Future's the manager.
Yeah.
I'll put Chipmunk on the bench. Top 5.
You can do team talks lyrics.
I'll put a paper.
Surprised he's not
He
starting.
should have started. Yeah, should have started.
That's been
so much competition.
That's been one of my main workout albums. A couple of them albums for the last
wow,
couple of
innit?
years. Yeah, nuts.
It's serious.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite artist at the moment? Other than yourself, obviously.
In the whole planet.
No, UK.
Okay. Okay. So in the UK, probably to actually listen to like my actual kind of, because there's songs that I like.
Yeah.
And
But who's
then
your vibe? Like,
I put a paper.
yeah, same man.
Yeah.
I think like he just the rapping, man. Like, it's actually this being a rapper, man. It's this hard to explain, like
Yeah.
why. Like I think there's other artists that like are a bit more creative, like creating more like a wave. Like you got like DB, they're creating like a wave.
I went and watched them the other day. I took my kids.
How is it?
Jesus.
Sick, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Like when you see
I'm talking whole generations of families, word for word.
it's crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Mad. I couldn't believe it.
Do you see him as well? He doesn't really like socialize too much.
Yeah,
As well.
no, it's hard,
I thought that was impressive.
Good,
Just
man.
focused.
Yeah.
Very. So, but I feel like the reason I put a paper is my favorite because he just straight to the point and raw right now. And honestly, my favorite in the whole planet in the universe is Future.
Is it? I
Yeah.
could
he's
tell.
the greatest
He's
artist
the
of all
manager. He's the manager.
The greatest
What we'll
artist of all
do
time.
is we'll translate all this for you after. Just so you know.
Hey, I know about 4 of them names. Don't worry about that.
What about the remaining 2 though?
So the remaining two
Subs.
subs, Digga D, and then I'll go J Hus.
Yeah.
Jay Hustle, yeah.
He's serious, man.
All right. Cool.
Impact off the bench.
There you go. There you have
Like
it.
that. Happy with that.
Thank you very much, Headie. Really appreciate you coming in. And like I said, you'll be able to find out all the links and stuff in the description for Headie's new single. Please make sure you check it out.
Download the whole thing when the whole project comes out as
Stream
well.
it,
Wait
everything.
for it. Get it on. Can you get it on preload type thing?
No, definitely, yeah. It's gonna be available for pre-order and very soon. So if you just stay tuned in, you'll see all the updates.
Thank you as well for the tickets to the concert, bro. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And for the party and everything. They're partying, the launch and
bro, the
everything.
list.
Yeah.
What?
That's only if Arsenal win the league.
Yeah. I'm coming with this, to the party. Thank you guys. Keep on watching. Peace.
Come on.